Hey, welcome to the Tax Playbook. I'm Trenda Hackett, your Web CPA with the Web CPA Virtual Tax Clinic. And do I have some news for you today? But before we get into our topic on today, I want you to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to this channel so that you can be in the know of the interesting things and the tax updates or student loan updates that you need to be aware of. Now, let's get into our topic on today. Today, I want to give you a tax update, some breaking news that the IRS just announced that is relative to individuals and businesses. On August 24th, 2022, the IRS announced that it is going to abate and have penalty relief for late filing penalties related to 2019 and 2020 tax returns for individuals and businesses. So you may be wondering, what is it and what does that mean for me? First of all, this is just for 2019 and 2020 tax returns. You may have filed your return late already. You already filed your return and it was late, or you may not have filed your return. So in this announcement that they made on the 24th of August, there's going to be relief of penalties, and some of you will get refunds back for checks in the mail for penalties that you've already paid. Some of you will get credit if you have a balance due on another year. They will take what you already have paid, put that credit towards a balance that you owe, or you may not have even filed your return yet. And the IRS is giving you an opportunity to file your return, even if it's late, for 2019 and 2020, but you must file that return by September the 30th, 2022. And here again, you may be wondering, who does this apply to? It applies to individuals that file the Form 1040. You got several businesses that file different types of returns. If your business is a S corporation, it applies to you. If you have not filed the 2019 or 2020 S corporation return, you got to file it by September 30, 2022, so that they won't assess any penalties. But if you've already filed, and the IRS has assessed those penalties, you got a letter to say, hey, you owe this penalty. Guess what? There's nothing you have to do. They're going to automatically wipe out those penalties, and you will get a notice in the mail. Other businesses that this applies to is corporations that file 1120. If you're a partnership, filing the Form 1065. If you are a trust, filing the Form 1041. If you are a private foundation and you have to file a Form 990 PF, or a nonprofit that has to file a Form 990T or file a 990T. But what I did notice that in that announcement, as I read the notice in depth, I didn't see any relief for nonprofits that file just the regular Form 990. So I'm going to dig into that a little bit more. The IRS was specific to say that if the form was not mentioned in the notice, then the penalty relief does not apply. So I didn't see the Form 990, but I'm going to be on the lookout for it, and I'll come back to you once I find out the information. Guess what? Also, if you are a business and you filed Form 1099s late in 2019 and 2020, if you file your 2019 Form 1099s, if you had filed them by August the 1st, 2020, the IRS is going to automatically abate and relieve you of those late filing penalties. And I know those penalties on those for failing to file the 1099s, it could get pretty steep. And that late filing penalty is $50 per 1099 that you file late. So just imagine, if you have already paid that penalty, you'll get a credit back, or the IRS will send you a check in the mail. But in order to get penalty relief for late file Form 1099s for 2019, they must have been filed by August 1st, 2020. If you want to get the relief for 2020, the Form 1099s must have been filed by August the 1st, 2021. Now, here again, I know I shared a lot in this video, and I always want to leave you with the question of what must you do. Right now, for this provision with the IRS, you don't even need to do anything if you have already filed a tax return. If you've already filed a tax return, and late filing penalties have already been assessed, or you got a letter to say you owe some late filing penalties for 2019 and 2020. Hear me out. This is for 2019 and 2020. If you've already filed a return, there's nothing you need to do. IRS is going to fix your account. If you filed the return, you already paid the penalty, there's nothing you need to do. The IRS is going to fix your account and send you a refund if you owe no other taxes on their system. However, if they find where you owe something in another year, they'll take that refund and credit it to that year. However, the biggest thing you got to ask yourself, have I even filed my 2019 or 2020 tax return? If you have not, the IRS is giving you until September the 30th, 2022 to file that tax return with no late filing penalties. Now, if I were you, you got to think about it. If you have not filed that return, you need to reach out to your tax professional, or you can visit us at www.virtualtaxclinic.com. And if you go to our Get Started page and you say, I need help filing delinquent returns, hit that button and we'll get notified, and someone from our team will reach out to you. Don't miss this opportunity to avoid these late filing penalties on your 2019 or your 2020 tax return. Again, this is for individuals and it's for businesses. By all means, if you have any questions about anything that I share in any of these videos, you can comment on this video, because we're watching our comments, and I'm personally watching these comments to answer your questions. But be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can be in the know, you can be notified when I'm coming on, because it is my desire, it is my passion to keep you in the know. So that's all I'm going to share for today. You go out and you have an amazing day. And if you have late filing penalties that you've already paid, or if you have late filing penalties that the IRS said you owe but you haven't paid, be on the lookout for either that check in the mail or that letter saying we have abated, we have forgiven you of those penalties, you don't owe them anymore. Have a lovely, lovely day, and don't forget to reach out and subscribe to this channel.